Hello, dear Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading for April of 2026. How are you all? How are you doing? Thank you, dear patrons, for your patronage, for your support and your love all these years. A special thank you to you, of course, and of course thank you to our subscribers. Make sure that you are subscribed. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is in the month of April, which is the Aries season, mainly. April for Aquarius. What's going on in April for Aquarius? Dear Aquarius, of course, you've been challenged with big changes, with Uranus in Taurus. You're needing to make changes, especially if you're an Aquarius rising. These big changes are in your home, in your emotional life. Let's see what's going on as Uranus is coming up at the end of April to finish up in the sign of Taurus. Let's see what's showing up for you, because Uranus will enter Gemini and will be in good aspect to your sign, especially if you're an early placement Aquarius. What is the Karma Dharma for Aquarius in the now, whenever you view this message? The Strength card. Leo. Leo Aquarius is your 7th house. It's the house of others. So the Strength card does speak to patience. It speaks to passion, holding back on your desires. There is a sexual connotation here. Someone holding back from being intimate with you. Some of you haven't been very patient for someone who has been holding back from you and not opening their heart to you, not being intimate with you. Let's see what the messages are. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. What is the advice for the month of April 2026 for Aquarius? Let's go. Queen of Wands. Yeah, more than likely it could be a Leo, it could be I was going to say another Aquarius, a Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. Queen of Wands, very powerful, attractive, magnetic, intuitive, creative. She is a very powerful individual. And this queen is very intuitive. Usually we see the black cat around her here. She's got a little dog, so it could be someone that loves little pets. This could be someone that's drawing you in, someone that you're attracted to, or someone that is pushing you away. Let's see what your challenge is, Aquarius. Communication, fights, disputes. The challenge could be a fear of possible separation or divorce, details coming to light. A risk factor could also be the challenge here. Someone ready to go to, you see that there is danger. This horseman will come off the ledge. The Ace of Swords, this is your card. So maybe you're thinking negatively. Maybe you're fearing someone pushing you away, or someone wanting to break up with you, or fearing that someone is not being truthful with you. Anyway, that's the challenge. What is crowning you? What is your fate and your destiny? The Eight of Pentacles, Virgo card, work, putting in the work, getting grounded, being of service. You could be dealing with someone that is an entrepreneur that's only working and putting you to the side, not giving you much affection, not being there nevertheless. And some of you may have been very patient. Now in the month of April, we're having a full moon in Libra, which is a sign of relationships and anything legal, which works well for you, and a new moon in Aries, which also is about for you if you're an Aquarius rising. It's Aries is the third house, which is for you, which is communication, movement, travel. All these themes could be coming up for you. Eight of Pentacles crowning you. Wow, okay. It's Virgo energy. The South Node is in Virgo. There's something collectively that we all need to release, and it comes from the sign of Virgo, the South Node in Virgo, which probably puts you at a dilemma. You need to make some adjustments. I don't know if the adjustments have got to do with work, with career, with something that you're creating, or something that's going on for you right now. But the Eight of Pentacles says that maybe you're stuck on the little details. Maybe you need to look at the bigger picture. And dear Aquarius, you've got Pluto transiting your sign, so surely you're going through massive fundamental changes in your life. What is your karma and where are you coming from in the past? Ten of Swords. There's been betrayal. It's been really tough for you. Ten of Swords is like, it's the darkest before the dawn. You've gotten to the worst stage. Worst case scenario is the Ten of Swords, right? Which is at your foundation. And remember, the Ten of Swords turns into the Ace. There hasn't been clarity. There needs to be clarity. We've got, and I'm saying the truth, excuse me. We've got fire and air here, which could be very explosive. Fire and air is very quick. It's movement, right? Possible changes. I need to take a call. I will be right back. I apologize about that. But we were talking about the Ten of Swords here, which, you know, this for me is the karmic position, and it's something that was difficult that needed to come to an end. But I feel that the worst is past, right? Because the Ten of Swords turns into the Ace of Swords. The Nine of Swords would be worse than the Ten. Let's look at your recent past. Ace of Wands. More fire, more air. Something is wanting to change quickly. I don't know if this is you wanting to get out of something that was very difficult, or you're dealing with someone that is wanting out. What I see here is an opportunity. Sometimes there's a sexual note connecting to the Ace of Wands, or there's something to do with an opportunity. An opportunity that is connected to desires. And I get desires. I get, even with the Strength card here, some of you trying to be patient. Some of you are starting to look at ways to, I don't know, if your life is not moving forward and you're stuck, right? Because you're stuck in a situation, you were stuck in the dark, something may have come to light or is going to come to light, something that will be seen by you, something that is meant to be seen, and therefore you are able to sort of go through a release, work, put in the work to release anything that is meant to go from your life, right? Because I feel that it's like your desires, your passion has been put back, everything is stopped. It's like you're revving up for a new beginning, but that new beginning is connecting to an ending. It's like the necessity to clear the air, to clear your energy. Let's see, some of you may be also connecting with a fire sign where there is a lot of passion, a lot of connection, lots of talks, lots of communication, could be connected with work as well. Let's see what the possible outcome is. And we've got more fire. The Two of Wands is an opening. You see the light that's coming through the mountains. It's the sun. Now, it could be sunrise, it could be sunset, obviously. So it's endings and new beginnings. And it feels like there's an adventure opening up for you, right? and you're one moment before you make the choice to move forward, to follow your heart. The sun is Leo, right? And Leo is leadership. Leo is, I follow my heart. This is where I find my happiness, right? Now, if you are dealing with if you are connecting with a Leo, it could be Leo, Virgo, Casper. Leo is your opposite sign. So it could be, they do say opposites attract. Sometimes they're at odds. So some of you could be releasing a Leo and connecting with another Leo. I'm not going to rule out Aries as well, because all the sun and all the planets in the Aries season, all the planets are moving through the Aries sign. And the sun is exalted in Aries, and it's all about new beginnings. And Aries is in good aspect to Aquarius. Fire and air, right? They work well together. There's masculine energy. What's at the foundation? We've got Temperance, which is talking about an alchemy going on. Wow. And we've got a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is usually the spouse. She's the minor arcana of the Empress. Queen of Pentacles could be a Virgo, could be a Capricorn, could be a Taurus, but I see her more as Virgo. Virgo is, you've got a Virgo card here, and we've got more Pentacles here, something to do with your beliefs, or you're in a connection where you're both feeling left out in the cold, some sort of an alchemy that's going on, and Spirit is saying be patient. I don't know if there's been an imbalance, because fives are not numbers of balance. The Queen of Pentacles holds the sixth pentacle, and six pentacles could speak to a lot of karma or dharma. This Queen of Pentacles putting in more effort. I mean, you could have been in competition with someone that works a lot, because money is and security is very significant, right? Both the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, they are very much about work and security. Now, this could be a past connection, this could be a new connection, or these are two sides to the same person that you may be connecting with. I don't know if this is someone that you're releasing, and there is the Empress. So this is a double whammy message. So the Empress has turned into the Queen of Pentacles. It feels like you used to find the Empress is about attraction, right? She's all about motherhood. She's all about abundance. With the Five of Pentacles, this is a lack of abundance. It feels like your Empress, right? The person that was very motherly towards you, that was even admiring you. I feel that that's changed. I get that there is someone is being stingy with their emotions, with their money, within your relationship. And this is obviously something that you're needing to look at. Dear Aquarius, let's take some more messages and see. We'll be taking some Lavera Sibila on these cards, but let's take the twin flame and see what is going on. I see a lot of movement, big changes, and a new opportunity, an opening for you. Getting clarity, seeing through lies, being real with yourself, and accepting the truth. Now, dear Aquarius, you are all about the truth. Okay, and we see someone that's maybe has been wearing rose-colored glasses. I don't know if that's you, but someone needs to accept the truth here, to look at things from, a real standpoint, and not live in the dream world and imagining this and imagining that. So you will be getting clarity, which will be opening doors for you, which will be opening a portal for the next stage in your life. So obviously you've been dealing with, there have been some lies. This could be self-deception, if not deception coming from someone else. We've got forgiveness. at your talking of your emotional well-being or what's going on in the month of April, or whenever you view this message? The answer is no. And fifth dimension. It's interesting because the answer is no is Earth, and we see the door is closed. So it feels like the mundane, the physical, the reality in your life. And let's see what's at the bottom. We've got dark night of the soul, dear Aquarius, but you've got a fresh start. There are regrets. And you're going through a dark night of the soul, which isn't an easy time. You see this. This could also be someone needing to forgive the other person, or someone needing to forgive themselves, because you see here this is a drought. So there's been no love in your life. Okay, and the fact that there's forgiveness, the card speaks to forgiveness. There have been issues here. But the fifth dimension is like the portal, the opening to connecting to someone on a high level. Could be a twin flame, right? You could be astral traveling and connecting with someone who hasn't entered your life yet, unless you're connected with someone spiritually. But here I see more because, okay, Temperance is Archangel Michael. This is there's an alchemy going on. So we could be talking to a divine union, possibly, that's entering your life or that has entered your life. But the fifth dimension is a very significant relationship, and that's why this was not working out. You see the drought, someone stopped watering their garden, someone stopped putting in the effort. So the Eight of Pentacles that is crowning you obviously would be in the reverse. Someone is not doing the work, not putting in the effort. Let's see. And you need to face the truth. You need to accept the truth. You're Aquarius. And you are a fixed air sign, so you don't accept things easily, which makes it even harder, right? Here comes Spirit and says, you can't continue like this. Let's see what the Romance Angels has for you. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you may be connecting with someone that comes from a different religion, different beliefs. Or if you're finishing off with someone, maybe you've grown apart, right? Because remember, Temperance is also Sagittarius. It does rule the natural 9th house of wisdom, beliefs, religion. Release your ex. You see, the soulmate has entered before you release your ex. If something is not happening for you, if you're dealing with the dark night of the soul, the thing is that you need to do the work. And the work that needs to be done, energetically speaking, is to release your ex because they're blocking you. You need to clear your energy. You are connecting with someone where there is a lot of chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction that you've connected with, and I see it, it's off the charts. So you need to not hold yourself back. You need to run with it, dear Aquarius, because if you're thinking of going back, I think you're going to find barren earth. It's something that needs to go. Let's look at the tangled love and see, because most of you are here, you don't know what's going on in your life, in your love life. You're mixed up, you're confused, we've lost your direction. Let's see what is going on for Aquarius in the month of April. Controversy, drama, scandal, disbelief, and hidden things revealed. Well, that isn't going to be easy. It could have to do with social media. We see the mobile phone here, someone's social media, so some information coming out. Scandal means that there's rumors, something, the cat is coming out of the bag, is being let out of the bag, and someone's going to be in disbelief. and dramas. And drama speaks to Leo for me, surely. Let's take a message. What is the advice from the wisdom of the oracle? For Aquarius, please, Spirit. We've got go the distance. Dear Aquarius, you're almost at the end. Okay, and it's a number 47, which equals an 11. 11 is justice. It is very karmic, what's happening now. Justice can also be anything legal, talk of legality, separation, divorce, settlement, anything legal. Let's look at number 47. Here we are. You either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or worse. As you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent? So the distance here, going the distance, is you're getting to the finish line. And this is going to come quickly. The finish line is you're getting clarity. There can be some controversy, some hidden things that are revealed. Now we had another sign that had go the distance. Can I remember which one? No, I can't. It was one of the first signs, one of the early signs that I did, and I started off with the Aries, so I don't know, try your luck, dear Aquarius. But let's take some Lavera Sibilla. But before I do that, I want to take one little love oracle. To get more information. For Aquarius, dear Spirit. And we've got marriage, but this is the Hierophant, number 5. Remember, Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, finishing up end of April, and Uranus is rocking the boat relative to stability, and that's in square to you. So maybe, yes, maybe just maybe this is it, that a commitment, a marriage is being annulled, is coming to an end, with Uranus finishing up in Taurus, and you've been pushed to do that in the past 7 years. It's going to happen very soon if that's what's meant to happen. Let's see what this Queen of Wands is for Aquarius in the now. What does she speak to? The Donna Maritata, the Empress, the mother with the children, or someone that's loving and nurturing. Let's take one more. And we've got Fortuna. So this could be, Fortuna is like the Wheel of Fortune. It's like change. It is change. And maybe this could be someone that it will be very loving and nurturing, and that's going to be very motherly and will be there to love and support you. But it could also speak to a past partnership, someone you share children with, that is putting more effort in their success, because this is called the card of success, right? And it's very karmic. It's meant to be. And they are the one that's falling out of your life, because Jupiter can also speak to separation. What is the Knight of Swords in the challenge? Jealousy, third parties, regrets. Okay, and some of you, or some communication that's going to come in is going to help you come out of an imprisoning situation. You could have been a self-made prison that you kept yourself in. There was jealousy. There is jealousy. There could be rumors, scandals, things coming to light. What is this Ten of Swords? What is it? What is this Ten of Swords about? La reunion. Let's see. An Eight of Wands. Or a connection, a betrayal of a connection. And we've got the Ace of Wands. Someone popping the question. Remember, you've got the Ace of Wands here. It's also here. Let's see. Because this is like a marriage card. And this is the Eight of Wands. These are love messages through, Cupid's love messages through the internet with someone. It could be betrayal with someone that's physically at a distance or comes from a different part of the world. What is the Ace of Wands? Dottore, arrogance, healing. This is like a... See, it's a number 13. 13 does bring Scorpio up for me. So something, some sort of foul play has been going on. Some trickery, some lies, deception. Because the Ace of Wands is, it's sexual enthusiasm, sexual want and need, right? But also this is the light coming on. The light shining bright, and it's an opportunity to find out that may bring a possible ending, right? And also someone being humbled, someone that was quite arrogant and thought that they were, that things would always be easy, that they would always be someone's number one go-to person. Maybe this is something that's coming through that could be quite revealing for you. Let's take one more, and we've got loyalty. So I get deception and loyalty at the same time here. Some of you may also be connecting with someone that is there first as a friend, but also in time turning into a more than friendship, let's say, because there is the desire for a new beginning. There is a sexual frustration here, I get as well, because there's been a lack of that, which probably has been very hard. And dear Aquarius, where there is no intimacy within a marriage, that brings change. Even the marriage card, the Hierophant, is an 18. 18 is the number of the moon, which speaks to secrets, and a full moon in Libra. Libra is behind, Libra is in good aspect for you. Let's see what the Eight of Pentacles is. Good news coming in from afar. And these, if this is not good news, because it's a red card, right? It's a card of diamonds, usually earth, right? Earth is stability, can be grounding. But the message, this letter could also be divorce, a divorce settlement, or there's some news coming in that something that is found that brings melancholy and depression to someone. These could be an exchange of news and getting very technical with the little details that sort of brings worry to a feminine. There's melancholy and depression. You see the cross here. The cross is like I'm putting something to rest, right? Something is being left behind. And feels like someone's been working very hard for that to happen. What is the Two of Wands? Omaggio de Preziosi. So this opening, and it's the Eight of Pentacles. Again, you could be connecting with someone through work that you feel they're a precious gift, or this opportunity, because we've got the Ace of Wands and then the Two, is going to be a gift for you. A precious gift. Now, this could also be financial support, and a promise of financial support I don't know how that speaks to you, but that's what I'm getting. And we've got dispiacere, Ace of Swords, another ace. We've got someone that's quite displeased, or these could be tears of sadness or tears of joy. More than likely tears of sadness here. One more. And they're tears of joy, because we've got the Ace of Cups here. Someone wants their freedom. Someone is willing to pay the price to get themselves free. I don't know if this is you or this is someone that you're connecting with. Someone is so happy because there's going to be a meeting here, a positive meeting around a table, and it's got to do with precious gifts, jewels, monies, financial security, so on and so forth. We've got two aces, so lots to do with new beginnings, but work that's been done or work that is being done. So I don't know if you're securing your financial situation with this portal that's opening up and connected to love, and remember, it's a general reading, dear Aquarius, so may not resonate for all of you. Okay, let's take some timing cards, because I'm going to say, when will this opening and this possible new beginning, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, this is victory in love for a new beginning. When does this begin? And I'm going to ask as well, if this is not the question, then when will you be releasing your ex? And obviously, once the ex is released, the soulmate enters. Let's take 1, 2, or 3. Choose 1, 2, or 3. Card number 1 is next month looks promising, number 35. Next couple of months, number 43. And November for others of you, number 25. Now we've got an 8, a 7, and another 7. And you can punch in these 3 numbers in the numerology section of Mary Lou Cup and see what these numbers mean for you, right? If we add these numbers up, we've got 8 and 7 and 7, so that's 14, 22. 22 is an opportune moment where the path opens. It's like the Two of Wands, I would say here. But you know, the 22 is also a dilemma sometimes. And it can speak to travel as well. Let's see. I get with the desert, it's like beach, summer. It speaks to summer for me. For many of you, Leo, the Leo season will be very significant. That's when you get to the finish line. I'm coming to meet you. I want to be with you. I feel like a fool for leaving you. Are you the one? I want a commitment. I want to have a family with you. I need stability. Let's do this. My heart is in your hands. Please don't hurt me. I want you to be happy. I'm here for you always if you want me to. And there are doubts about something long term. So for some of you, with that 10 of Pentacles, someone wants something serious here, surely. For others of you, it's more at the early stages here where you're physically at a distance, and some of you, you've had a breakup and you feel like a fool for having broken up with someone. So remember, it's a general reading. My dear friends, you're my other half. I feel it. Very significant, especially with the 5th dimension. I'm getting number 5, very significant for you, maybe the month of May. I will leave it there. Thank you so much, my dear friends, my dear Aquarius people. Whatever's going on in your life, obviously it was meant to be. You've gone through, or you're going through the dark night of the soul. You're needing to see things more clearly. Your beliefs may also be going through a lot of change. And that would be Pluto, surely. Love and light, wishing you well, and we'll be back with more.